Excellent. Well, welcome along, folks, to Rewa at Whangarei. Today we have 3 auction sessions for you. We're going to commence with our 11 a.m. sitting in just a couple of moments. Before we go there, though, I'm going to give you a little bit of an overview about how auctions work, some of the insight into the technical terms that you bid and buy upon, as well as a bit of an overview about how I'll help you today with your ambitions to seek ownership, and hopefully we wish you every success with those goals. Now, buyers, you will have been provided with documents by our sales team on each of the property. These will comprise the particulars and conditions of sale. Now, they are the standard documents prepared by the Auckland District Law Society and the Real Estate Institute. We work with those standard terms, and we do make just a couple of standard further additions. These are in your documents that, of course, our team have provided to you, and these run clauses 23 and 24 that just give you clarity about where your deposit goes and when it can be released. Now, each of the properties has been offered subject to a reserve price. Now, a reserve price, very simply put, the price at which the current owners remain the owners. Now, I am just going to quickly check in with my team here because we are live streaming. I'll just make sure that live stream is on and healthy. We're good to go. The camera's not working. Well, it's such a pity that you can't see me. I've got myself all suited and booted here for those of you watching online. Of course, in the room, it's very good to see you. Folks, I'm sure we'll have video started very soon, but if you don't mind, shall I just continue and let people know what the engagement is? Yeah, excellent. So, folks, we are providing reserves for each of the properties. Reserve prices, very simply put, the prices that the owners are willing to remain the owners. Obviously, that's not their goal. They're here for sale. They're in the market, and if you are the market and seeking ownership, good luck today. I can do a couple of things to help you with your goals. I can suggest the sum at which bids may be raised. Very happy to work with your suggestions. Look, every auctioneer is a little bit different. I will wait for them. Also have the ability to push back and refuse any bids that I don't think are sensible and moving the auction to a favourable conclusion. And I can also place a bid for and on behalf of our sellers. That's called a vendor bid. Funny thing with that, if I was to exercise that power, I know a couple of things. It's my exclusive right, always below the reserve, and I'll clearly indicate it as a vendor bid. If you don't want me to bid on behalf of the sellers, no problems. You simply need to bid yourselves. If you do and you are successful, congratulations in order. Before you start your celebrations, we simply ask for your autograph on the paperwork and your deposit payment, 1/10 of the purchase price, unless you have a variation agreed with our clients. So folks, look, that is our overview of how auction works. I'm going to just let you know our very first lined up today, 13 Munro Place, has already sold prior. We certainly want to congratulate our sellers and of course the team here doing great work on that. Also 6 High Oaks Way, also scheduled for today. There's a slight delay with that auction. We are going to be calling that now next week on the 20th at 11 a.m. So if you were tuning in today for 6 High Oaks Way, of course Zoltan Waxman proudly marketing the property there, very good one indeed in the Avenues. Opportunity for you now scheduled for next week, the 20th at 11 a.m. Now we are going to be back for 15 Kitanikau Road in just a couple of moments. I'm just going to check in with my team and make sure we've got all the tech working well before we kick that off. Sit tight and thank you for your patience. Alrighty. Excellent. Hey, well, thank you for bearing with us there. Absolutely love working with the team here, and it's so good to have capable people on. When things don't work with technology, we get it sorted and away we go. So back live with our, well, actually first live auction for today at 15 Kitanikau Road, and it is a wonderful opportunity. Of course, buyers, you will have met Brett and Warwick as they've been helping you through the campaign, but I am going to pass over in just a couple of moments to Brett to say a couple of words. Let's go through some of the formalities though. The property described as an estate and freehold. It's 916 square metres, so a very good section there, right in Takamo, good spot indeed. Now buyers, your settlement date drawn down in the documentation is the 28th of February unless you have a variation. There are just a couple of little additions there to your standard further terms that of course you know about in respect of the carport, and then obviously the limitation that we can't make warranties or representations about the structural integrity. The opportunity for you of course prior to auction to do your due diligence, and you are bidding and buying in an unconditional position. I'm going to hand over to Brett to say a few words about the property and the campaign before we invite your bidding.
Thanks, David. Welcome everybody to the Ray White auction room. I'd just like to take a second to very quickly thank the vendors for the opportunity that they've given Ray White team and especially Warwick and myself to market this property, and all the best for the auction. Thank you.
Excellent. Thanks, Brett. Now buyers, I would also say I know of a number of you who are interested in the property but do require conditions. So if that's you either here in rooms or indeed watching online, sit tight. We do give first chance to the unconditional market, although I believe we are going to be able to give that chance to you to pursue with conditions. So folks, as we take one last look through, as you know, it's a magnificent family home, good size indeed. It's been beautifully maintained. Our sellers really looking after the property, and it's in just such a great location. Beautiful big house here for opportunity for you. And our buyers, I will test the resolve here firstly as we open it up for a live bid, opening bid or offer. I'm not going to muck around with this one as I've been briefed by my sales team. We're going to pursue the conditional interest. First, second, and third call. Okay, no problems indeed. We pass in and indeed hand it back to Brett and Warwick to continue the good work. Now, a question we're often asked is, what's it going to take? Where does this one sit price-wise? Now, we can announce a price. I can tell you it's very competitively priced. I imagine it will go very quickly at this level, $899,000. So there's the number, and certainly with that 15 Kitanikau Road, we hand it back to Brett and Warwick. If you haven't already alerted our salespeople of potential interest, please do so. You'll need to be prompt. All right, folks, we're back with the second in our order in just a moment. Excellent, folks. Welcome back. Let's move into the next in our order, marketed by the wonderful Minda Ross, 71 Headland Farm Park. And this is just such a special place. The peninsula there, incredibly sought after, a wonderful area, and certainly Minda is a real expert there. I think she must have sold just about every one of those. And it is just such a nice place. You really do have a wonderful environment there to enjoy. And I would say this has got to be one of the prime spots here, just absolutely stunning views. Now, let's go through the legal and technical. Of course, you know it is 71 Headland Farm Park. It is described as an estate in freehold, and there is your allotment there, 1,762 square metres, as well as that undivided share in the entire farm park, and a great community developing there and a wonderful environment to enjoy. It's all described on that record of title reference, 55 Charlie Folio 221. Settlement date drafted for 40 working days from today's date. And you'll note there just the little notation about the pool accessories being in an as-is, where-is condition. Of course, alongside that, you do have a wonderful fit out there, and a great chance for those buyers who perhaps are looking for something in a prime location with just absolutely stunning views. I do alert you there to the further terms of sale. We've got our standard further additions, as well as the notations about the Headland Farm Park Limited, as well as those notes about the pool and the trustee company's liability being mitigated there. So folks, a great chance for you here to secure what is an absolutely stunning spot. And the property itself, a good size, as well as the benefit of actually having your entire self-contained and separate one-bedroom apartment or flat there. And I just can't help imagining how useful that would be with extended or perhaps blended families, or maybe even a little bit of additional income. All properly consented means that you've got a great opportunity there with the way that it's done. And of course, the environment on offer here, absolutely sensational. Why settle for a view when you can have all the views? There's everything here, whether you're looking out to Mount Manaia or indeed across Parral Bay, Matakori, I hope I said that right, island out there. But the property, you could move in and enjoy it, or possibly even seek to invigorate and lift it even further. It's certainly a great spot, I'm sure. Good chance for buyers. Now, I've been talking with Minda. I believe that we are going to be moving into conditional interest. So if that's you watching, or indeed here, good to see you. Sit tight. I will open it up for an opening bid or offer. First chance, second call, third and final. No problems at all. Hand it back to Minda to continue the good work. And our own instructions here, not to influence the market as to price. We simply want to see the market. So if this is a property that has caught your eye and you haven't already reached out to Minda and the team, please do so promptly. And we certainly look forward to securing a successful result for you very soon. All right, folks, that concludes our session here at 11 a.m. We will be back live at 1 o'clock, and I look forward to seeing you then.